Hi. With the advent of technology, the advent of trends, we find that banking and finance is one of the major sector which has been hit by innovations or technological advancement. Recently, we have seen the increase in the cloud-based system of management and also the artificial intelligence, which is highly valuable in the banking sector. In this video, we are going to see why banking is going to be a trend in some years to come or in this 2024 based on artificial intelligence and technological advancement and the trends which are coming up and the change in the consumer behavior. The way in which consumer behave firstly is not the same way they do behave now. And as such, we know that banking and finance is simply the money management or considered as the handling of cash for safeguarding for both the non-banking personnels and the banking personnels. And to be a banking and finance personnel or to study accounting for banking, there are three major factors you need to consider when you opt for accounting for banking in this system where there is a rise in technological advancement. The first is strong and analytical thinker. You must be a very strong and analytical thinker. You should be able to think fast. What is the customer trying to pass? What are their difficulties? How can I meet their challenges without meeting them one to one? The second thing you ought to know is detail oriented people. You have to be a detail oriented people or person in order to adapt in the finance world. The third is good communication. You ought to know how to communicate with people which are before you. In our next video, we are going to be talking about accounting for banking, but yeah, I just want you to see some of the careers you could actually practice based on this change in technology, based on the trends that we are having right now, based on the new trends we find in the market, especially with the AIs that you got to use your mobile app, you need to use your banking app. There's telebanking, there is mobile banking, there is even net banking that you just need to sit at your home and you carry out your banking processes without meeting one on one. So, what are the skills you need to practice as a banker? If you're in a university doing HND, doing bachelor's, your degree, doing masters, consider one of those 15 careers to consider. So, in these 15 careers to practice in this advent of artificial intelligence to look out for as a banker, the professions you should look out for this 2024 to 2027 that you are specializing is the first is investment banker. Yes, there are many investment bankers that are they're in a high top notch right now. If I'm looking for investment bankers which could easily lead them on how to invest. The second is financial analyst. Yes, these are people to manage your finances, to analyze them and give you detailed report annually. The third is commercial banker. You can be a commercial banker when you're doing banking and finance on this present. So as we are going to the floor, just thumbs up, subscribe as you're seeing these professions because most banking students when they are studying banking, they have challenges. What would I become after? What would I become after? So these are some of the professions you're seeing at the advent of AI. These are the profession. The fourth is wealth manager. You get to manage the wealth of people. So consider being a wealth manager. The fifth is mortgage broker. A mortgage broker. Yes, you got me right. Mortgage broker. The sixth point is assets manager. You get to manage the assets and the properties of people. The assets and properties. So you're an asset manager. The next is treasury analyst. You could be a treasury analyst just with your phone, your computer before you could be a treasury analyst. And there are diverse courses that ensure for you to be a treasury analyst. The next is insurance underwriter. You could become an insurance underwriter when you study banking and finance, especially this 2024. The next is compliance officer. Yes, you need to be a compliance officer. There is a lot. If we want to talk about this, our video will be very long and I want it very short this period. The next is personal banker. You could be a personal banker. You manage people, their personal. I mean, all your stuffs are personal. Be a personal banker to some personal individuals that you're dealing with. Also, the next profession we are looking at, the career in this diverse of AI, is quantitative analyst, a quantitative analyst. Next is financial consultant. You get to be a financial consultant after banking and finance, a financial consultant. People can come from you for financial advice. You get to advise people on how to go about their finances. So consider being a financial consultant. Also, the next profession is risk manager. You get to manage the portfolio of your customers, their investment portfolio. You get to manage their risks. You manage their portfolios and their risks. You advise them on which risks they can bear and which risks they cannot bear. The next is financial planner. You get to plan people financially. You know, people are somehow wasters in their finances. They have the money, but they don't know how to plan. Somebody could even have 1 million here but does not know how to plan it, and at the end of the day, it's wasted. So you could be that financial planner. You get to plan people how to spend on what to spend on. And last but not the least, credit analyst. Credit analyst. You get to manage loans, those who are taking loans. You manage their credits, their debts, and everything. So these are some of the careers I put onto you to look at this period of AI. Subscribe, like my video, share for more banking advice, for more financial advice. So consider some of these careers in order to boost your self this 2024. Add something to your CV, add something to your life, add something to who you are. Let this 2024 not be the same way as 2023 was. Let there be a difference in your financial life. Especially for my bankers out there, study well, and do well to subscribe, like, thumbs up, and invite your friends to like my page.